Today I will teach you Python fundamentals. Today my class, today I will take for class 11. I am going to start literals. Literals are also known as values or constants. Those quantities whose value cannot be changed during program execution is known as literal. Literal can be called as values or constant. So do not confuse. If anyone asks you about what is constant in Python, then you will say in the same way. These are also known as constants, and these are the data items that have fixed value. These are the data items that have the fixed value. Python have several kinds of literals. Python have several kinds of literals. Near about 5 kinds of literals. That is string literal, numeric literal, boolean literal, special literal, and literal collection. Let us see one by one. First of all, we will study about the string literal. What is a string literal? Be careful in Python. Any text, any symbol, any character that is enclosed in quotes is known as string literal. Anything, it may be numeric character, it may be any special symbol. If it is enclosed in quotes either in single inverted comma or in double inverted comma or in triple inverted comma, then it is treated as a literal. Example, this is also literal, this also literal. Here A is enclosed in a single inverted comma. A, B, C enclosed in double inverted comma. 1, 2, 3 enclosed in triple inverted comma. Here you can write like this: A, 2, 5 plus. It is also literal because it is enclosed in the double inverted comma. It means quotes. Anything, any character, any symbol that is enclosed in quotes is known as string literal. You can use number, you can use special character, you can use any text, anything, but that must be enclosed in the quotes. Quotes means either in single inverted comma, or in double inverted comma, or in triple inverted comma. Alright? In Python, you can make string literals by enclosing them either in single quotes or in double quotes. Python allows non-graphic characters in the string value also. This is a special feature provided by Python. Python allows non-graphic characters in the string value. Then what is non-graphic character and what are its functions? As well as you look at some questions comes in your mind, what is non-graphic character and what are its functions. Then now let us see what is non-graphic character. Now let us see what is non-graphic characters. First of all, I am giving you the definition of non-graphic character. Those characters that cannot be typed directly from keyboard is known as non-graphic characters. When you press, there are some keys. When you press that keys, no any characters are printed on the screen, and these characters are known as non-graphic characters. I am giving you the example. When you press space button, no any character is printed. When you press back space button, no any character is printed. When you press enter key, no any character is printed on the screen, monitor screen. So these are known as non-graphic characters, and these non-graphic characters are represented by the escape sequence. These non-graphic characters are represented by the escape sequence in the Python. The escape sequence is a way to represent, to put the non-graphic characters. Alright? And escape sequence is represented by how these not how escape sequences are represented. How escape sequences are represented by backslash like this symbol followed by some more characters. For example, now let us see some examples of escape sequences. Slash them. Slash is an escape sequence. What it does? It represents for the new line. Slash R. Slash R is the escape sequence. It is used for carriage return. Slash T is a escape sequence and used to put the space for one type. Double slash. It is used for putting the symbol backslash and slash double inverted comma used to put the double quotes slash a to ring the bell. These are the backslash followed by some more characters. This is also character. This is also character. Slash dash character. Slash r character. Slash dash character. And this is a backslash. So this is the way in the Python. These are the way to represent the escape sequences. Alright, and escape sequences is used to represent the non-graphic characters. You can see. Right? One important thing. Escape sequences treated as a single byte. Escape sequences are treated as a single byte, and it is always written inside the either single inverted comma or a double inverted comma. Alright, so it contains 1 byte of memory space inside the computer. So these things are very important while you are studying the non-graphic characters. Always be careful. Non-graphic characters are written inside the either single inverted comma or a double inverted comma or a double inverted comma. Alright? This is the important point. Now let us see the types of string in the Python. How many types are string in the Python? There are 2 types of string in the Python. First, single line string and second, multi-line string. Single line string, it is also known as basic string. Single line string is also known as basic string. How do you define it? Text that is written either in single quotes or in double quotes is known as a single line string. And they must be terminated in one line. The condition to write the single line string is these strings must be terminated in the single line. For example, this is an invalid. This is an invalid string. Why? Because this is not ended with the single inverted comma. So it is an invalid. The valid single line strings are only this and this. Now let us see multi-line string. When you want to show more than one line of text as a single line, be careful. More than one line of text as a single string, then this concept is used. Which concept? Multi-line string concept. Multi-line strings can be created by 2 ways in the Python. First, by adding a backslash at the end of the normal single line string. For example, without example, this statement is not clear. So I am giving you an example so that this may be clear. This can be clear. First, suppose P1 is a string variable. P1 is equal to double inverted comma hello. Backslash, then next word, and then close this string with the help of double inverted comma starts here, double inverted comma ends here. Between this, hello what is written in the two sentence, in the two line. It is valid, but when you will print the value of P1, then it will be displayed in the single line. Here you are writing, you are representing the string hello world in the two lines. However, it is printed when you run it in the single line. This is the multi-line string. Alright? You can write any text in more than one line. But when you are going to write, then be careful, use backslash. So, it is clear how will you write multi-line string by adding a backslash at the end of the normal string. Alright, now let us see the second method. Now let us see the second way to write the multi-line string. By typing the text in the triple inverted comma, I mean triple quotation mark, you can write a string in more than one line. For example, str is equal to hello world. Single word hello world is written in two lines here, and these two lines are enclosed inside the triple quotation mark. So it is a valid string written in the two lines, more than one line. Alright. Now let us see size of the string. How will you count? How will you determine what is the size of the string? It means how much memory taken by the string inside the computer. Python determines the size of the string as the count of characters in the string. It means the number of characters inside the string determines the size of the string. Now let us see some examples. String ABC written in the double quotation mark. Since this string has three characters A, B, C, so it will take by size inside the memory to store. Next, the inside double inverted comma slash AB. It will take 2 byte size, 2 byte memory space. Now you will ask, there are three symbols inside double inverted comma, double quotation mark, then how it can take 2 byte size? The reason is that slash A is a escape sequence. Here slash A is treated as a escape sequence, and I have told you escape sequences are always treated as a single character, so it will take 1 byte, then slash A will take 1 byte and B will take 1 byte. In this way, the entire string will take only 2 bytes inside the memory. Third, size of double slash inside the single quotation mark, it is also a escape sequence, and escape sequence always take 1 byte of space. The size of A is, look it seriously, inside double inverted comma we wrote a string A and Y across of years. How will you count? It will take 4 bytes. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will take 4 bytes of size. In the next class, I will come with the topic numeric literals. So, thank you.